Welcome to Education Lift, and today we're going to talk about exponents and negative bases. And so in this video, we're going to answer the question, how do we expand expressions when we raise a negative number to an exponent? Let's expand the expression negative 2 to the fourth power. And we first need to identify the base and the exponent. And we could also call the exponent the power. The base is written larger than the exponent, and the exponent is also written in the upper right hand corner of our expression. And since negative 2 is written larger than the 4, that tells us that negative 2 is going to be our base. And let's write that down here as well. Since the 4 is written smaller than the base, and it's in the upper right hand corner of our expression, that tells us that the 4 is our exponent, or we could also call it our power. And let's write that down here. So now we have all the information we need to expand the expression. So let's do that down here. Remember, the base is the number that we're going to multiply repeatedly. And the exponent tells us the amount the base will appear as a factor. And since our base is negative 2, and our exponent, or power, is 4, that tells us that we're going to multiply 4 negative 2's together. So we could write this as negative 2 times, let me write that a little neater, times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. And let's color the multiplication operators in a different color. So let's do that. And there we have it. We have just expanded negative 2 to the fourth power as multiplying 4 negative 2's together. And we are done. Now let's expand the expression negative 5 to the third power. And just like we did with our other example, we need to identify the base and the exponent, which we could also call the power. Since the negative 5 is written larger than the 3, that tells us that negative 5 is going to be our base. And so we could also label it up here that negative 5 is our base. So there we go. Since the 3 is written smaller than the negative 5, and it's also in the upper right hand corner, that tells us that 3 is our exponent. And we could label it, the 3 here, as our exponent. And remember, you could also say 3 is our power. Alright, so now we have all the information we need to expand our expression. So let's come over here. Since our base is negative 5 and our exponent or power is 3, this tells us we're going to multiply 3 negative 5's together. So we could write this as negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5. And let's color the multiplication operators in a different color. So let's do that. And there you have it. We have just expanded negative 5 to the third power as multiplying 3 negative 5's together. And we are done. To recap this video, we expanded exponential expressions where the bases are negative numbers. So we expanded negative 2 to the fourth as multiplying 4 negative 2's together. And we expanded negative 5 to the third power as multiplying 3 negative 5's together. So now, let's calculate the value of these exponential expressions. And we're going to focus on this for the next few videos. So I hope to see you in the next video.